Okay, guys, hello. Good morning or good afternoon. Hope you're doing great. This is teacher Pablo Rocha here. So we're going to start with a new topic. We will use the reading plan, but as we don't have the reading plan yet, I'm going to give you some reading tools. So, voy a dar algunas herramientas para que hagan ejercicios de lectura. Okay, so this is going to be completely in English, guys. These are reading tips. So, guys, how to read a text. Just remember how, cómo, read a text. So, we have practiced this in English a lot. First of all, just remember read is always fun. I love to read. I'm sure that you love to read too. You are going to find a lot of stories in there when in a book. So, it's always fun, guys. So, second, to understand. So, remember, understand is entender. So, to understand a texto, para entender, to understand a text. Focus. Do you remember what is focus, guys? Concentrarse. Focus on the following, guys. First of all, the title of the text, just like the maps. Do you remember that? Second, the author, just like the maps too. Third, names and pronouns. These are going to be the characters. Do you know what is character? Character means personaje, guys. The personajes, okay? Then we have the verbs. After that, the punctuation. And finally, the vocabulary. So I'm going to explain these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 tips, okay? One by one. So, guys, first of all, before that, I'm sorry, what do you need to read in English, guys? So, first of all, of course, you need the text. As you see in the picture, the kid has the text in his hands. After that, you need a dictionary. So remember that is mandatory. Do you know what is mandatory, guys? Yes, good job. Obligatorio. So you must have a dictionary, okay, guys, with you. For translation, you need to have a good attitude, a positive attitude, guys. Like to pay attention, to be focused on the activity. Finally, you have to find a right place with good illumination, good lighting. You have to be comfortable, okay? And the place must be in silence in order for you to focus, guys, okay? So, guys, the title. We have one example in here, guys. This is a book called Journey. Journey means viaje to the center, al centro of the earth. Viaje al centro de la tierra, guys. So, we can take a lot of information from the title. We can know the topic. So, what is the topic? What do you think is the topic of this book, guys? Good job! It's about a journey. Really easy, right? You can learn vocabulary, so some vocabulary that you didn't know, algo que ustedes no conocían, algún vocabulario que no conocieran antes. For example, you may don't know journey or earth, so you may remember the spelling of those words. In some titles, en algunos títulos, you may find some characters. For example, in here you may know that this book is about explorers, right? And you may know about the location of the story, the place, okay? El lugar en donde se desarrolla la historia. So, for example, in here the place is the center of the earth, right? That is the place. And we have all that information from the title. After that, we can check the author. So remember, guys, the author is the creator of the text, and we spoke about this in social studies. The creator is really important, guys, because create something is a lot of work, and a great work actually. Remember, just like in your notebooks, you have the author in your notebooks, right? In the first page, you have the topic, the subject of the notebook, and the author. And who is the author of the notebooks, guys? Good job, it's you. So you must put your name in the notebooks. Es igual que en sus cuadernos. Todos los libros, todos los textos tienen author, guys. Okay? So we have to focus on the author, to pay attention to the author a lot, because that's a lot of work, guys. In that example, for example, is the same book, Journey to the Center of the Earth, and the author is this guy. This is the name of the author, guys. Jules Verne, Julio Verne, okay, guys? This is a great book, actually. I love this book. So, if you want to read it, that will be awesome. So, 30, guys. Focus on the names and the pronouns, okay? Why? First of all, the names helps you, te ayudan, to identify the characters of the story. Okay, who is going to participate? Which are the characters? Do you remember what is characters, guys? Good job, personajes. So we may have characters like people or animals involved in the story, okay? Which participate in the story. And we have one example in here. These characters are from a book named Harry Potter. So you have in here Harry Potter, this is Ron Weasley, this is Hermione Granger, this is Albus Dumbledore, and this is Severus Snape. So you have to be focused every time that in a text you find a name or a pronoun, you have to pay attention to make sure that you understand which is the character related with that name or pronoun, guys. Now the verbs, guys. The verbs helps you. Again, what is helps you? Te ayudan to identify actions or events in the story, okay? For example, Harry Potter talks, okay? Or Hermione study, or Ron Weasley look. So you can know what is happening. You can guess what is happening, what is doing any character in the story, guys. So focus on the verb, okay? Pay attention to the verbs in the story. Punctuation, guys. So, punctuation helps you to identify where a sentence begins and where a sentence ends. You can know this by checking the capital letter. So, capital letter, remember, muy bien, letra mayúscula, that is where a sentence begins. Sentence, frase, begins, inicia. And where ends, donde termina, with a period, right? And also, punctuation, guys, helps you to identify what type of sentence, kind significa tipo, what type of sentence it is. It may be a question, so if it is a question, we have a question mark at the end. It may be an affirmation, okay, so we may use another symbol in there. It may be a dialogue, so we may use a quotation mark, okay? So punctuation is really, really important, guys. Now, last but not least, vocabulary, guys. Just remember, it's always fun to learn new words. Siempre es muy divertido aprender nuevas palabras, muchachos. Por eso tenemos el vocabulario en cada una de las materias del colegio. For vocabulary, we are going to use this, a dictionary, guys. Remember, I explained to you how to use the dictionary to check the letter in the pages of the dictionary. In here, for example, the first letter of the word that you are looking for. So, every time, cada vez that you found, cada vez que encuentras a word that you don't understand, una palabra que no entiendes en inglés, search it in the dictionary. Búscala en el diccionario. Cada vez que encuentras una palabra que no entiendes en inglés, búscala en el diccionario. Be careful, ten cuidado, to make sure, de asegurarte, it is in present tense. Solo asegúrate de que la palabra esté en tiempo presente. Is the only thing that you have to be careful. So we are not going to look for running, for example, we are going to look for run. We're not going to look for looking, we're going to look for look. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Hope you are doing great, and I see you in the next video, guys.